I've edited for some of the largest YouTubers in the world, like the Sidemen, Jessa, Mr. Beast Reacts team, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking down what these high-paying clients are looking for so that you can do the same in your own career. By the way, just quick 10 seconds, if you are an editor currently working another job outside of editing, check out the full-time editor roadmap below. It's completely free, it'll help you scale your editing so that you can do it full-time. Step 1 is actually be good at what you do. It sounds obvious, if you want to make money from editing, be good at editing, but how do you actually do that? I've broken good editing down into 2 parts. You've got part 1, which is the design principles. This is how do things look. And then you have dynamic principles, which is how do things move. A lot of editors focus a ton on animations and they'll watch 100 other YouTube tutorials on how to make things move. But there's no point having things move in a fancy way if the base design looks off. If you have the design set correctly, you can have basic or even no animations, but the scene will still look good. But have a bad design and no matter how many animations you add, it's gonna look terrible. The second thing that I found these high-paying clients are looking for, and I actually learned this from a guy, his name's Arab, and essentially we were hiring other editors. I'm on the team, we're trying to expand, and we were looking through all of these guys' Twitter profiles trying to find someone. And you would be surprised how hard it is to find a good editor. The reason being, they set expectations up here, but whenever you work with them, they're down here. Now here's what's interesting. What they delivered isn't actually that bad. But the problem was there was such a huge difference between the expectation that they set and what they actually gave in. So when it comes to pleasing these high paying clients, all they want to know is that when you set an expectation, that you actually meet it. But how do you get these people to believe what you say? Well, it's by setting these micro expectations and delivering on those micro expectations rather than just promising a huge result and trying to hit that. Because sure, you can promise an amazing video, but 3-4 days later is the only time that they're actually going to experience that. Instead, if you just told them, hey, I'm going to start on the video by tonight, I'll let you know once I've downloaded it and everything. And tonight, you literally let them know, hey, I've downloaded the footage, just wanted to let you know. It's those small conversations, those small interactions that build trust between you and the client. And when it comes to them actually paying you, you're the type of person that they want to pay because you just alleviate so much stress from them. Lesson 3 is what I learned after working with one of the largest reaction channels in the world. I realized that just because I had learned amazing editing with another channel or by my own, doesn't mean that's what I need to use in this moment. So the third tip I have for you if you want to edit these videos for $1,000 plus, edit to the context of the niche, the channel, and the video that you're working on. Because if there's anything worse than having bad animations, it's having good animations when they shouldn't have been there at all. So what does this actually look like in practice? It's, well, instead of adding these random crazy finance animations to a gaming video, why not look at what's being done in gaming videos and only doing that with a tiny bit of inspiration taken from other niches? That's cool as well, but not having the base style from some random other niche or channel that doesn't apply here. In the same way, I was on Twitter one time and someone had done a re-edit for a certain creator and they were saying like, oh, I did this re-edit, awesome. And it was objectively a genuinely good edit. But then the creator actually retweeted that and said, you editors just don't understand that this isn't what I'm going for. Like, sure, you're technically amazing, but he literally said, like, if you even took a look at my channel, you would know I'm purposely not trying to go for that sort of look. So you want to make sure you're editing to the context of the channel, but honestly, the easiest way to do this is literally just ask. You can ask the client before you're working with them, what is the style that we're going for? Is it what's currently on the channel, or would you like me to take inspiration from someone else? If you're not sure about the pacing, if you want it faster or slower, instead of guessing and hoping that the client likes it, just ask them before you spend 8 hours cutting up a video and adding all the animations. And on that topic of asking clients what they want, that's the 4th lesson. Instead of guessing what they want from you, just ask them. If you're not sure what style they want, don't guess and be stressed, just ask. In fact, I was coaching an editor once. He was in a Q&A call where he was asking questions, and one of the questions was, oh, this guy said that I have as long for the video as I want. I'm like, okay, how long do you think you actually have? Because when someone says have as long as you want, okay, what, if you took a year for the video, would they be happy? Of course not. So it means they have a deadline in mind, they just haven't been able to communicate it. And this editor here, he's like, I don't know when to prioritize the video, don't know how to fit it in with my other work. And I told him, like, dude, if you're not sure when the client wants the video, just ask. Completely understand you don't have a hard deadline set in place. Do you have a date you would prefer? He asked that, he actually got an answer, and now he was able to organize his day around that. And if you're the type of editor who just pitches that, hey, I'll increase your attention, hey, I'm going to make these animations, I'm going to make the same style as your current channel, or I'm going to improve the style. You don't want to be pitching like that until you actually know that's what the prospect wants. I remember I was hiring an editor for my own channel at one point, and there were 2 times. I'll give you both scenarios. One time, it's about a year ago, I'm early into the channel, and I just want to pump out videos to help editors. Literally, like, I've never made videos before, I want to get used to it. So I didn't want a crazy style. I had an editor at the time, he was good at pacing, the style was great, it was simple, and I'm hiring another editor to put out more content. So I put out a hiring post, and an editor actually told me, without me asking, hey, I can improve the editing style. I ignored his message. The reason being, he didn't even ask if that's what I want, and it isn't. In the same way, there's editors that I hired now where we've got a bit more of a different editing style, and I wanted to match that style. But then there's other editors, some editors that would pitch me and say, I can improve the editing style and increase retention. It's like, but that's not the goal. So instead of just pitching these one-size-fits-all solutions, ask the prospect what they actually want, what do they value, and then when you're pitching your services, say that you can do that thing. So that's how you edit videos that clients want to pay thousands for. You edit really damn well, so you get the dynamic and the design principles down, making sure that we set expectations correctly, and honestly, just make sure you're asking for things rather than guessing and hoping that's what they want. And by the way, if you are an editor who is in a normal job right now, like a 9-to-5 part-time job, but you're trying to go full-time with editing, sort of like I am now, I have a full-time editor roadmap in the description. It'll be the first link in there, and it'll essentially just break down the 4-stage process to actually quitting your job and going full-time with editing, but having it be a more reliable income. So you can go check that out in the description, and once you've done that, you can click on this video here where I'll break down a process that I've used to actually close clients in DMs without needing to jump on a ton of calls or make a crazy offer. So you can go on that video right now.